As our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emphasized on the inland waterways, and he has said that inland waterways will lead to progress and prosperity pan India. So this sector becomes an important sector. So, what are the trends that we have observed in the inland waterways? So, first of all, if we look at the cargo movement, so trends, if we look at the cargo movement in million ton units, so in 2013-14 it was 18 million ton through inland waterways, and in 2024-25 it is around 145 million tons through inland waterways. So this has been on a increasing trend. Then if we look at the number of national inland waterways, so in 2014 there were only 4, but as of 2025 government has declared around 111 national waterways. Now some facts about our inland waterways is operational length has increased. So earlier our operational length was around 2700 kilometer, which has now further increased to 4900 kilometer. The passenger movement in 2023-2024 was around 1.6 cr. Then government is now to targeting that 5% of our total logistics should happen through inland waterways, and the target by 2047 is 500 million tons should be by inland waterways only. Currently the logistic happening through inland waterways is around 140 million tons. Then the next thing is we have around 14 and a half thousand kilometer of navigable waterways. So these were some basic trends and some facts that we must know about inland waterways. Now, what are the benefits of inland waterways? First is cost benefit. So if we look at the cost per ton per kilometer, road cost around 1.9 rupees, rail cost around 0.95 paisa, whereas inland waterways cost only around 0.5 rupees. That is just 50 paisa. Then, if we look at the environmental benefits, then carbon emission per gram per ton of inland waterways is just 15, and if we look at rail and road, it is 28 and 137 respectively. Then next, if we see what are the benefits, then there are less number of accidents as compared to other modes. Then it also helps in reducing congestion. Inland waterways will also promote cruise tourism. It will also reduce the logistic cost as we will have a multimodal transport system. But there are some issues also. Now, what are the issues? So first is environmental issue. So it impacts the your riverine ecosystem, as we have seen in the Jal Vikas Mark 1 development, that project has affected the life of Gangetic dolphin. Then second, sometimes because there is a lot of siltation in the dam, it hampers the depth of the river, and depth of the river is one of the important factors in deciding the navigation through waterways. Then there is also changing river course. Example we can take is Oxbow Lake. Over time, the river meanders, and at a point, the cyanoxity index is so high that it creates Oxbow lakes. Then we also have seasonal variability. Not all the rivers flow at a decent water flow throughout the year. There are seasonal variations. At monsoon, the flow is good, but at other times, the flow might not be suitable for inland waterway transport. Then we also have uh, infrastructure deficiencies. We have lack of terminal. We don't have efficient cargo handling facilities. Then we also have lack of data on riverine depth. Then there are lot of bridges on rivers which also hampers the movement through inland waterways. Then private player participation is very less, and therefore the private investment has been almost negligible. And apart from it, another issue is there is interstate water dispute which impact the core infrastructure. Apart from that, we have low good movement via this inland waterways. So if you look at China, around 15% of good movement happens through inland waterways, whereas in India it happens only 2.5%. Then what are now the government initiatives? So in 2016, Inland Waterways Act was passed. So it basically created Inland Waterways Authority. Then another initiative was the Inland Vessels Act 2021.